Daddy born poor, Mama was too. Walking through the snow, plastic bags on their shoes. Papa selling houses, sleeping in a car. Four babies in the backseat, underneath the stars. Well, hey, hey, just work a little harder. Hey, hey, punching that clock with work and prayer and a little bit of luck. Make so much money, need a 10-ton truck. Ha, 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 ha.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Paul McMann here with Forex Smart Trade. Not sure what was going on there. Well, a little technical difficulty here. Let's see if we can figure this out. I'm getting feedback. Hello? Hello? All right. Well, I don't know where we're getting the feedback. Exit out, come back in and see if that corrects it. So just hang with me. Or hold on. Actually, let me try one more thing. I know you can hear me, but I'm getting feedback. Hello? Hello? Huh. Why is it doing that? All right, I'm going to exit out and come back in. So just bear with me for a minute. Hello? Hello? All right. Why are we getting this feedback? Chris, are you hearing the feedback? Do you hear me repeating myself? No, huh? So it's just on my side. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Oh man. Well, I think what we'll try to do for now is I'm going to shut my audio off so I don't hear it. All right, can you still hear me? Chris, one more time. All right. All right. So I just turned my speakers off so I'm not hearing the feedback, and we'll figure out what's going on next time. Sorry, we wasted a few minutes here. So let me, we first need to listen to this. Shoot. I got to turn it back on so you can listen to this guy. Hold on a second.
We are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute. Foreign exchange and cryptocurrency trading are highly risky. The money you invest decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment decisions. We are licensed financial advisors, traders, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We're not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker. We make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should as you apply what you learn, we think advice from licensed professionals. Trade results we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private accounts. We do not know what typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get rich quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises that training or tools will be great for your students. And you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this trading. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without this written permission.
Oh, people from my hearing everything with an echo. But we'll fix it after the fact. One of the great things we teach in multiple ways. We've got the personalized one-on-one training, which that's kind of the secret sauce. It allows you to get to where you want to be faster because the person working with you kind of figure out what you don't know, focus on communicating what you need to know. Also allows you to learn faster because you're able to ask specific questions, and it gets you to A to B without you having to spend as much time, trial, and effort. But we also do these live trades. So we've got this one this afternoon. We're going to do another one tomorrow morning and Thursday morning. Every afternoon around 4:15, I send out an email trade setup that I include a little video for so that if you're a white member or in coaching, you can get access to that, or if you subscribe to get those. But when you are a member, in addition to those, you get every week we do a live trade. Every evening we do a live trade, and you get better at something by having coaching. We are continuously coaching, going over the fundamentals, taking questions, and making sure that you're on top of your game and doing the right things right. So that is something that distinguishes us, and we're so confident that this all works. Is that once we've trained you, we'll let you trade with our money and split what you make. Now, I work off of a little checklist that kind of helps me stay focused, make sure I don't forget anything. And checklists have shown via research to improve performance, specifically with doctors. One thing I like to do is every day restart my or refresh my chart, keeps it fresh, picks up any updates, just keeps it running faster. Uh, um, uh, One of the things that I think is critical to being good at this is being able to go back and study trades that didn't go the way that you wanted, trying to figure out why, and that process of continually looking at what you did versus what happened that allows you to get better. Uh, with our simulator, you can go back in time to a specific instance and look exactly at what you were looking at grade to see why it might not have gone the way you wanted. We are technical traders. We are trading based on the price action. Some people trade based on news. Uh, so even though we are trading on the price action and our indicators are very good at what direction the market's moving, we still want to know news events. News does impact currency prices. We want to trade around those news events. I found one of the best places to get that news is Forex.com, and it breaks news down into three categories: yellow, which is low impact, ignore those; uh, yellow, orange, which is medium impact. I tend to ignore those, and red, which is high. These are the guys I want to trade around. So right now we get no reds coming up, so nothing to worry about. Any trade that we take now will close before 10:30, before 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. So we've got clear sailing. So with that, let us go back. We've got a number of different strategies, and when we train somebody based on your availability to trade, oh, you know what? I'm sorry, you're not seeing the screen. Come on, where are you? You gotta tell me if you can't see my screen. Uh, I looked over on the side screen. It shows me what's showing up on my screen. And since I went in and went out, I didn't turn the screen back on. So I apologize for that. If you see something that's going wrong, drop it in the chat. So can go 3 to 4 minutes without. In fact, you know what? It's been so screwed up now these last 10 minutes. I'm almost tempted not to do the trade because things going right for us. Let's go ahead with it anyways. We're here. We're putting the time in. Let's see if we've got anything. But as I said, we've got a dozen different signals, and actually new signals are coming up all the time. We've got new tools that are allowing people to test different strategies. Those strategies are coming up with additional trades that are profitable. This is the one that kind of suits me. Simple trade. It's called the 10-point trade signal. I do it off of a 1 hour chart. And basically on a 1 hour chart, trade's going to be anywhere from 5 to 35 pips. That's going to be usually the distance between the support and resistance. And I'm looking to carve out 11 pips 3 times a day. If I can do that, I am going to be a very profitable trader. If the market's giving more, I will take more. But basically, I try to focus on once I get my 30 pips, I'm done for the day. Today, I was basically broke even. I wasn't able to get there. That's okay because some days are, I do more than that, and it makes it days when I do less. Key is though not to lose money. So today I didn't lose money, so it's good. So the trade I'm doing is 10-point signal. And basically, the strategy is to get lines from all three chart to go in the same direction. Chart I am going to trade off of is like 6 major, the standard charts. It breaks. We're going to start with the middle section of the chart, which is majors and minors. The red and green line is the major indicator. The black and gray line is the minor indicator. is horizontal red line, oversold line. Horizontal blue line is the overbought line. So basically, what I'm looking to do is catch these lines on either side of the horizontal red or horizontal blue and ride it through the channel. So here, lines above the blue, I want to ride it through, get the down handles and carve out my 11 pips. So when we're oversold like we are now, I want all the lines pointing up. And we don't have that on the Australian US dollar. It's going to pass. I don't know how much more there is to move. Um, the minors are sideways, uh, but majors are still going down. I want everybody either oversold going up or overbought going down. So here on the Euro USD, oversold, minors have turned, majors are still going down. So I don't have agreement here. I don't need to look at anything else. Pound USD, oversold, minors have turned up, majors still going down. Dollar Canadian dollar, overbought, majors going up, minors sideways, so nothing there. We go a little fast. We lost a few minutes in the beginning with working. Overbought, everybody sideways, or overbought, actually, everybody's going up, so nothing there. Dollar yen overbought, minors are coming down, majors are sideways. What makes them sideways is green lines going down, red lines going up. All the lines going down. So I don't have that here. So I've cloned this chart and made another chart that's got non-USD pairs. Euro pound, overbought, majors sideways, so nothing there. Australian dollar, yen, oversold. Well, we started to go on the channel. Majors turn. They're going down. So Euro Canadian dollar oversold. Everybody's still kind of going down. Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar overbought. Everybody going up. Pound yen oversold. Minors going down. Majors going down sideways. So not quite ready yet. And Euro Australian dollar. Euro Australian dollar. Middle of the channel, and majors are going sideways. Nothing. So let's go to another group. Canadian dollar yen. Canadian dollar yen. We didn't quite get over but everybody's going down. And I've got what I call the double cross. Red's on top, red line is crossed over the green line, and the black line is crossed over the gray line. Now, normally, if the green line is more than halfway, I won't consider the trade. But here, I'm going to write this down, Canadian dollar yen. And if we don't find anything better, I might come back and do a little bit more exploration on this. But so I've got to say, so assume that I'm happy with this. I jump up to the TNTs and count how many lines are supporting. Thick orange is going down, thin orange is going down, so two oranges are good. Blues are inversely related. That means blue is going up. That means sell. Two blues are going up. So all four are telling me sell. So that's the second part of the test. Third part of the test is what's going on with the major indicator, the pressure. Here, both lines are going down, sloping down, very, very slightly, but very, very weak down pressure. So pressure's in agreement. Majors and minors are in agreement. You're in agreement. So I've got 7 points here, 8 points, 1 point here, 2 points here, and 4 points here. I'm going to hold off on this. Let's see if we get anything that's not more than halfway, because at halfway, I'm making an exception to what I normally do. Euro New Zealand dollar overbought, everybody going up. Pound to New Zealand dollar. All right, he's a little bit over halfway, but I like him better. I like him better than him. The reason I like him better is because it came all the way down. He's starting from oversold and going up. So I get the 3 points. Everybody's going up. Oversold. Everybody's going up is number 2, and number 3 is I get the double cross. This is better than this because the slope of the green line is steeper. It's also like a kink in the green line where we're going from less steep to more steep. So I like that. I like that it's the channel. I like that the lines are kind of clustered. I don't mind that the miners have gone past almost into the overbought line. I care about where the green line is. So 3 points here. The 2 orange lines are going up, and this is very steep. So I like this. Dotted blue is down. So 3 of the 4 are telling me buy. And again, I've got very weak up pressure. Lines going up and red lines going up. So actually, I like this enough. Let's see what. You know what? I want to see what else there is before we decide, because I want to see if we can get a trade out of this. This is a buy. Nothing here. Everybody's kind of sideways. Nothing here, sideways. We've started the turn, but the red is going up. I want all the lines going up. Let's look at this next group real quick before we decide. Oversold going down, nothing. Sideways, nothing. Disagreement between the majors and minors, nothing. Pound Australian dollar. Oversold, everybody's going up. I've got the double cross, but the slope of the green line is less than 45 degrees. Less than 45 degrees. I want the slope to be greater than 45 degrees. So I'm going to pass on this. Swiss franc oversold. Majors are sideways here, going up. It's going down. Green is going up. So nothing here, and disagreement here. So let's go back to our pound New Zealand dollar. So when I see the signal, I want to confirm the signal. And how I'm going to confirm the signals, I'm going to go to a full chart. And the full chart is going to give me multiple timelines. So that was a great pound NZD. So here, instead of having multiple currency pairs, I've got different timelines: 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour, 8 hour, 12 hour, and day. I want both the 2 hour and the 4 hour to be oversold. The 2 hour is not oversold. 4 is not oversold. We don't have my normal rule that I like to have here. But in looking at this, I've got pressure up across the board. I've got up here, up here, up here, and up here. So I got up everywhere but the 2 hour. When all of the charts say something, even though technically my confirmation isn't the one I typically look for, all of these are going up. I like that. Now it's approaching morning time. It's about 4 in the morning in New Zealand. So this market's going to be active very soon. What I care is what the majors are doing. When they say up, all the majors are going up. So I guess I want to take a look at. I want to see what the clean chart shows me if I decide to want to take this. Um, and so here is a clean chart of the pound New Zealand dollar, and I'm going to drop a little support and resistance. So resistance are where the candles naturally stop. And those natural stopping spots become my trading limits. And I squeeze up the chart to get more data points. And all right, I'm going to open it back up. Now we're trading into an uptrend. And you see that over the last week and a half. So I'm trading into a trend. I can be more aggressive in the pips. And like I said, these lines on a 1 hour chart tend to be about 30 or 40 pips apart. So we came in at 2.08891. So here, that's actually, what is that? 89.11. Huh? That's 100 pips? That doesn't seem. 8. 91, 89, 89 to 90, 80, 89 to 15. So 11. So that's 25 pips here. All right. That makes sense. Then I want to know how much room we have from where we're at to the line. That's what I'm going to trade to. Because my goal is to get in and out. I'm going to trade with this channel because you can see, boom, it bounced, 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 bounced. So I'm not going to take a trade where the take profits up here because it's going to take longer to get there. I want to try to get something within this channel. You can see, so there are the spots, kind of stopped over here, stopping over here, stopping over here, and it's stopping over here. So right now we've got, if you look in the top corner there, there's 7.7 pips. 7.7 pips. Usually I don't like to take a trade for less than 11 pips, 10 pips. Let's just take a look at one more thing. What the spread is on the pound New Zealand dollar. So 7.1 to 8.4. So that's over a pip 0.3 spread. So if I take a 7 pip trade, I'm paying a pip as part of the commission because it's different bid and the ask price. If it were 11 pips, I would consider that. But for 7 pips, I'm not going to consider. So even though and we're also kind of making an exception to my rule. I want this to be oversold and this to be oversold. I want these lines down here. And the reason I want them down below the red line is this weekend we'll pick up the trade from the longer term chart. But what gave me the reason I was going to kind of break my rule, I got up, 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 up across the board. You got pressure all across the board. It's not enough for 7 pips. Not enough, in my opinion, for 7 pips. So we are going to pass on taking a trade. There was nothing. We didn't see nothing good enough to merit that. You can see it's kind of jumping up. It might make it up here, but the risk reward isn't quite worth it. It's not enough pips. The risk. When I take a trade, I'm putting capital into play. When I get that capital into play, I can't take another trade, or it limits the other trades I can take because I'm using my capital on this trade. So I'd rather keep my capital available till I find a trade I really like. I only need a couple of those trades to make good money. If you're looking to learn how to trade, our tools are terrific. Our coaching's terrific. But you don't have to take my word for it. We're going to let you test it out and try it. Come to your own conclusion as to how well our tools and training work. But in terms of learning anything, I've always found the best way to do that is find somebody who's good at it, get them to teach you. And it's exactly what we do. We actually kind of become accountability partners with you because since you're trading our money, we don't want you to lose the money. If you start kind of going south, we're going to step in, figure out what you're doing wrong, and correct it. And we're able to let you trade our money because we're confident that it works. All right, great. Thank you for joining me. Join me again tomorrow morning at 6:30. Usually in the morning, there's better trade. And if you're receiving my overnight trade set up, it'll be coming out in a few minutes. All right, thanks so much. See you in a little bit. See you tomorrow morning.